Hey guys, it's John from ARTV. It's time for a review of the latest album from Theory of a Deadman, personally groomed by yours truly, your favorite, Nickelback.
Round of applause.
What? Where's the applause? Okay, I get it. Nickelback is everyone's favorite band to hate. Chad Kroeger works closely with Theory of a Deadman, helping write lyrics and that sort of thing. And honestly, I think Theory of a Deadman should get more flack than Nickelback gets. Nickelback makes a lot of passable things. They aren't that awful, and they put out some material that I'm somewhat interested in. Their last album was probably one of their best since Silver Side Up. Theory of a Deadman, on the other hand, have been on a steady decline ever since their 2005 record. Each album since then, there's been fewer and fewer things that I've actually found that caught my eye, to the point where their most recent album, The Truth Is, I found almost nothing passable, to where I thought it couldn't get any worse, but then we get Savages. That's the title of the new record from Theory of a Deadman. I heard the lead single, Drown, and I was actually decently pleased with it, as I sometimes am with the singles, Low Life being an exception to that, off of their last record. But on this new album, I thought Drown was actually passable. It had some interesting guitar melodies going on that I actually found sticking in my head longer than just a couple of days, and it's something that I'm still kind of enjoying if I hear it on the radio or in passing or something like that. But Theory of a Deadman have a problem when it comes to making records. They don't know how to do it. The formula for a Theory of a Deadman record is what it always is for the most part, except now it's just even worse because they're repeating and regurgitating the same things over and over again to the listeners. Half of the album, ballads, slow songs, meaningful relationship songs. On the other side of the fence, we have your harder rockers, your party songs, your tunes that are just all about boozing it up and just forgetting it all and having a good night, or else just saying, fuck you, I'm out of here. That's basically the gist of each side of the fence when it comes to Theory of a Deadman. The fact is, it's weaker than ever because of the fact that they are still acting like it's 2008 Scars and Souvenirs. They're trying to, I think, still thrive off of the success of that record. Somehow that album sold over 1 million copies in the United States. There were some decent singles on it. I'm not gonna lie, there was a point in time where I was really into Not Meant to Be. It was my junior year of high school, but still, I'm admitting it to you. Going back, I can't say that those tracks really hold up that well for me, but still, they're obviously leagues above what they're doing at this point in their career. Savages sees a total downfall with songs like Angel and The One on the slow side of things. Am I honestly supposed to believe that, you know, in half of your tracks you're telling me you're saying, oh yeah, fuck you, I don't need a woman, I don't need this, I'm gonna go out and party, I'm gonna live it up, and I'm gonna do this, and then on the other half you're saying, oh, I'm just this broken-hearted guy who's just wondering if maybe you could have been the one and I just fucking miss you so much. I'm not buying it, dude. The most cliched themes run amok and just actually run rampant on this record. Heavy has to be one of the worst tracks on this abomination. I think mainly because of the fact that it just feels like a list. Take The Pride from Five Finger Death Punch, for example. Something that takes kind of the listing formula, you know, sitting there and listing a bunch of things and then having a semi-interesting chorus relating to all the things you've just listed. Well, they've taken kind of that storyline and applied it to a track and just managed to fall flat on their face. On the track Blow, they talk about how staying relevant is just what everyone is trying to do these days and how pathetic that kind of is, but that's honestly what they're attempting to do with the track Blow. It tries to be poppy in nature, but throwing in plenty of F-bombs for added effect that really just comes across as a very extremely cheesy track. And as much as I might agree with a statement or two that they make here and there, it's really just a list of tongue-in-cheek pop culture references that try to make a name for themselves. It tries to make itself stand out by poking fun at other celebrities or mainstream events. Also, am I the only one thinking that this track's vocals in the background that go uh-huh and all of that sound just like Complicated by Avril Lavigne? Living My Life Like a Country Song is one that really doesn't even need an explanation. World War Me is an internal conflict battle that's been done a million times. There's a track called Savages with Alice Cooper, although Alice Cooper barely gets utilized on the track. I mean, his vocals are there, but they don't even really stand out that much. They don't give him that much room to work with. They don't give him a spotlight to let shine on himself for that track, and really it feels like it's just all about Theory of a Deadman. This album is all about reusing riffs, reusing lyrics, reusing really everything that they can find around them and trying to turn it into something new, and it just doesn't work at really any point on the record. It's one of the worst albums I've heard in a few years. It's mainstream rock radio garbage. 1 out of 5 for me, Theory of a Deadman's new record. Did you hear Savages? If you haven't yet, I'm saving you the trouble. You probably don't want to, unless you're like a die-hard fan. I will, however, link to the single Drown if you would like to hear that. It's in the description along with my Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. You can always click right here if you'd like to see my last review, or right here to go to my second channel, Beyond ARTV. Thanks so much for watching the video. Hit the like button even if you don't agree with me, because this is just my opinion. I'm sharing it with you guys. Share yours with me in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching ARTV, Beyond the Reviews. I will see you guys very soon.